driving to Missoula, our last chance.
Wake up, get lit. Wake up, get lit. Wake up, get lit. Wake up, get lit.
Oh, the clouds.
Yeah,
They're so pretty.
I know the clouds are really pretty. We'll look at the pretty clouds. But we're going to Missoula, our last road trip in Montana, maybe.
Maybe. We might go to the hot springs sometimes.
Yeah, I still don't have a date for my Hawaii transfer. We are moved out and everything, you know, in our new little tiny apartment. How do you like that?
It works. I'm happy with it.
We're just gonna enjoy this road trip. It's like a 4-hour drive. I really don't like driving, but Abby loves road trips. I kind of like listening to music in the car. Actually, I love it to the point of maybe I love it too much. So we kind of have a little give and take. Like she likes the road trip. I like the loud music in the car. But
it's so pretty.
Yeah.
It's really pretty. It's hot in here.
Yeah. Turn down that heat.
Yeah.
All right. We're headed.
All right. Peace. It's nice.
More snow out here today. Oh, I got these. Look at these. Yeah. Gotta love them rubber over boots. Yeah, keep me dry, hopefully. As long as it doesn't get deep, which I don't think it's gonna keep snowing. So we should be good. All right, I'm gonna load up, get this day done. Open up some Yeezys, maybe some Travis socks. Yeah, you know, peace. Whew. Thought I was gonna have a shorter day, but I just got a call from the office. So I gotta go pick up more mail when I'm done. So looks like I'll be working into the night. Anyways, I gotta get back to it. Look at all this. Okay, just finishing up now. Not done with this day. It's been a long one. But you know, chill. So, I mean, come on. You got snow on the ground, let's chill. But yeah, finally off. Now I can go film some stuff. Let's do it. Let's go to my new spot, hey? Let's check it out. Alright, I made myself a little studio here. We're gonna get right down to it. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Smash that like button, decos. All of us deconstructing our thinking, changing our minds from what we used to think, maybe as children or as young adults or as teenagers, whatever. I mean, we gotta change up our minds because we've been taught a lot of things that were not accurate and weren't provable, and we just kind of went with it and just was like, yeah, this is 100% true. Totally wasn't. So anyways, that's why I call my crew Decos. And for right now, we are getting into some Travis Fragment socks. Yes, they're here finally. I got the 3-pack, and it looks like they did come in a 3-pack packaging. So that's kind of nifty. Nothing else inside the packaging? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Just the socks here today. And yeah, so here's the packaging. Gotta love it. Got our label right up on there. Cactus Jack. Cardboard right there. Fragment. Yeah, so there's like a few different socks in here. We'll go ahead and check them out. Let's see which ones will work with my Yeezys today. Got like my favorite Yeezy 700s today. We're gonna check those out in a minute. We'll unbox them and whatnot. But gotta look at these fire socks. Yes, nice. So the Cactus Jack is embroidered. Or not embroidered, it's knit into the sock. And Fragment on the other side. So these are amazing. And they even have like the nice premium sock little cuff there at your, I don't know, what do you call that part of your foot? The arch? Yeah, you've got this stretchy stuff in the arch. Foot itself, or the toe, looks like some sort of that Fragment fire. Yeah, Fragment fire right there on the bottom of our socks here for these creamish white pair. This first one, oh my goodness, these are so dope. I'm so glad to have these ones. I have like all those Astro World socks, but now these ones actually have the Cactus Jack. Next up we have the, well actually let's go over these. yellowish splatter white ones. Yeah, it's like splatter yellow. And then we have this print on here. It's not actually knit into the sock. This is totally a print on this part here. So yeah, fragment of your imagination. There we go. And then we do have a tiny Cactus Jack, and we have the fragment drawn by Cactus Jack up at the top of that sock. And then we have our, what is that, a tiger. the fragment Cactus Jack tiger on there. And then we have some more. There we go, yeah. A place birthed from our minds. That's what this says down here. And then we have Cactus Jack on the top of your foot. If you're wearing these socks, you'll get to see that on the top of your foot, right where that cuff is on your heel support. And then, or yeah, your arch. So splattered, kind of cool. You can get these a little bit dirty and they're gonna still look really nice, I would say. I mean, really great for if you're somewhere where you gotta take your shoes off or something, which that happens every so often. So yeah, all right, there's that pair. And lastly, the pair that I'll probably be wearing with the shoes today. And these are actually embroidered. So we have the Cactus Jack, which is knit here. And then, what's it say? It's a fragment. But yeah, these tigers up here, those are totally like embroidered. So on the back side. So yeah, with this one, you got the embroidery work. The inside, the outside. There it is. And the splatter blue on top of the white. And then the other sock, it actually has the fragment down at the base of the sock. Oh, here it is. It's a fragment, and then down on the bottom it says, of your imagination. There we go. And then they did set it up so that the tigers are just gonna be on the outside of your foot or outside of your ankle, which makes sense, right? These are gonna be fitting like a one size sort of deal. So if you have like a size 6.5 foot, you're probably gonna be okay. Like a US men's 6.5, probably gonna be good. And then anything up to like a size 12, you're gonna be all right. Size 13, you're gonna be really stretching these out. Anything bigger than that, and you're not gonna be pulling it all the way up your foot or all the way up your ankle. So yeah, there we go. We got it. We got one of them on. Oh, I'm getting a foot cramp. No, yeah, today was so long. I was delivering mail like forever, it felt like today. And it was snowing, and then it wasn't snowing, and it was sunny, and then it was cloudy, and I just had like all the seasons today. I'm all messed up. But yeah, so definitely love that splatter pattern. Splatter pattern, very nice. Embroidered, or the knit in on that side fragment. This one, oh, it has the writing on the bottom. All right, well, we're gonna get into the 700s. If I had a knife, I don't even have a knife. Let me think. I'll just tear the tape off. I'll just do that. That always works, right? Just take off the tape. But not all the box. Okay. The tamper evidence tape has been torn off of my 700s. There we go. Right off the bat. You already know. And we have our label on the box. Anybody care about that? There's our Yeezy 700 label. And the box itself. Very nice. Standard box. Oh look, our tag. Oh, it is connected. I was gonna say it's not connected, but it's just hanging loose in there. All right, here we go. Here it is. Oh man, look at that. It does match my shirt today. I was like, I need to get like something that matches, something that fits with this. I don't have anything. I was like, okay. Brookie D, my friend in Pennsylvania, was selling a bunch of vintage tees. She sent me this one. Works all right. You guys like this Champion? It's just got like a hole right there. But I feel like that adds character to vintage tees, you know? And plus make my price a little lower. I mean, it should, right? I mean, if the t-shirt was like made by the designer with holes, I understand. High price, right? But if you are getting like something that's old and has holes in it, then I don't think it's more. It should be less. More wear that's on it, so, right? I mean, it just makes sense. Anyways, these are an amazing color. Definitely my favorite. Gonna go really well in Hawaii. The only thing is this olive patch right here, this weird little patch here, that olive sort of yellowish mustard brown. Does not quite go with the rest of the shoe, but whoa, I understand, like if you're looking at the water, the sea, you know, it's gonna have all these algae and everything in it, and this is just another little piece of algae that's just unfortunate color. Has to go on the sneakers, so I don't know, it might grow on me at some point. It really does contrast this blue really well. The yellow and then the blue, these two go really well. I understand why they did it that way. I'll just get a little closer so you guys can see here, but yeah, that yellow, that's what I'm not super happy with, but it's almost a brown, honestly. They just did some great color work on these. I really do enjoy it. A little bit of glue issues right there. Can you tell? Can barely tell. But yeah, it's definitely not supposed to be there on that leather. But I'm guessing this shoe already got pretty much completed, and so they just decided to leave it on there. I'm about to crease these like crazy. I'm gonna get crease happy with these. Oh yeah, so I was on Twitter Space today, and I was listening to that Pharrell thing. It's December 4th. Anyways, he was doing like this NFT drop thing with that AI or augmented reality space that's Frenzies. So like all of a sudden I get into NFTs this afternoon while I'm at work, and I'm gonna untie this while we talk. But so anyways, I'm just like going all on my app or all on my phone trying to get into these Pharrell NFTs, or that he's promoting these frenzy ones with this little cloud face character, which kind of looks cool, doing a whole launch party, I guess. And so like you have to jump through all these hoops to get in to be able to purchase the NFT when it drops in January. But anyways, I had to download like a cryptocurrency thing, and I had Robinhood, but I sold everything once they had that whole GameStop situation. So I had a bunch of Bitcoin in there, but I just sold it all. I don't have any Bitcoin anymore. These are tags that were hanging on there. I don't care. I don't know if anybody really care about these, but gives you some information, I guess. Anyway, so I'm getting in on these NFTs, trying to figure it all out. I download the Rainbow app, and then I like add my debit card and everything to buy some Ethereum, because that's what you have to purchase in order to get these NFTs. And so I keep trying to like make a transaction, and my bank just keeps declining, or the app says it's decline. And so I finally sent a message to Rainbow. I just made an account today, so yeah, they did not get back to me. Just like an automated message saying that banks don't like to put in orders for cryptocurrency, so they're like having all these issues with, whether or not I should be able to even like, I don't know what the bank's issues are. Maybe I'll find out from Rainbow what the issues are. I'm just putting these shoes on. I got really confused as to what exactly was going on. And so then I started looking into NFTs a little bit more, into cryptocurrency, and like the carbon footprint and everything, and really like trading around shoes and reselling items and artwork that way is a lot more eco-friendly, or it's better for the environment, because the amount of electricity used to keep your cryptocurrency online, and even just to mine Bitcoin, or to get Ethereum, to get all these cryptocurrencies. Oh man, I'm gonna get this. There we go. Yeah, all right, these fit perfect. I went and got a size 10.5. That's the size I got in my Yeezy mobs that I've worn like a million days in a row. No, not really. I've worn them a bunch. But yeah, this color goes really well, and it goes perfect with these pants and with the shirt and with these socks, because look at that blue. This blue. I mean, anyways, these shoes are very solid. I'll do an on feed for them in a second, but yeah, so I ended up with the Rainbow app. That's the cryptocurrency exchange one, because it seems like it's the most transparent, and it didn't even work out for me. And then I'm kind of glad after the fact, because like going into and diving into crypto, like when I'm just starting to get the hang of sneakers, and just like, being an artist myself, I understand the pull to want to create NFTs, because you're basically creating artwork people can just own from you, that's online, that they love, because so many of us have been raised online, and our whole world, everything valuable to us is online. Some of us have hundreds of thousands of dollars in our virtual worlds, maybe not 100, but maybe like 50,000 for some of us that maybe, are on a different pay scale with our jobs or whatever, people like me or whatever. But I know people at my work that play like phone games, and they're like 20 grand in. I mean, they love getting new skins, getting new coins, to be able to purchase new abilities, new powers. And so having an artist that made a one-of-one piece, and you own that digitally, means a lot to those people like me who are into, collecting different games. Well, there's a fly in here. Okay, well, anyways, NFTs. I don't know if it's the greatest idea for the environment. It's not really helping the environment. It's actually hurting it. But it's a world that's not physical. It's not a physical. It's like a spiritual world, and we're like spiritual beings. So Pharrell said it all. Quaint. He was so perfect with how he said it in his Twitter space today. But he really pulled me to want to get an NFT, or to create them, or just to kind of wrap my head around Ethereum and different cryptos and everything like that, which I've kind of searched and dove into before, but didn't really pull the plug on it, like to go full in, because it just wasn't something I was passionate about. Like, I am passionate about clothes and about art and about creating my own art. Like, I've been making t-shirts for like forever. Like, ever since I could, mess with clothes, I've been altering things, and that's just been something fun. Besides my musical career, which was the bulk of what I did as a child and growing up, was just, being in musical bands and everything. But Yeah, NFTs, they use up a lot of electricity, and electricity is not necessarily eco-friendly, let's say. Like, it's cool to have, and I'm glad we have it, but maybe we should just stay with the bare minimums, like try not to go too overboard with it. So we want this earth to last as long as it can. We want it to last for our children, our children's children, and everywhere down the line, whether or not you have children, you know, the next generation's out there. So, yeah, that's just some thoughts to think about, what I'm thinking about. It's the thing that's keeping me from diving into cryptocurrency and NFTs. If anybody was wondering what my thoughts were on that, like, I'd love to create some and do all that. Like, I love graphics. Today I even posted like a 2010 Photoshop thing that I did of my buddy Keenan, my best friend as a kid. I made him into a superhero because, you know, I looked up to him, he looked up to me. I don't know if that's a great combination, we both looking up to each other, because then we're just trying to show off and we think each other is cool, and I don't know. It was a cool dynamic for sure. But anyways, my week is going to be filled with music. Actually, yesterday I went to the Christmas Stroll, which is this really great event here in my local town where all the shops just set up in our downtown area, and everybody in the town tries to come, and there's like 30 degrees outside. There's a lot of people there still. Bunch of really long lines, you know, waiting for tamales and whatnot, and for drinks and things like that. But it was a really fun event. And then tonight I'm going to some jazz funk. So that's gonna be really fun with Abby. So I'm not gonna be able to edit this right away, but I'll get to it as soon as I can. And then tomorrow I'm going to the symphony. Well, that technically is next week, right? Sunday is the beginning of the next week, right? So yeah, and I'll be probably uploading this on Sunday, the 5th of December. So yeah, it's gonna be really fun. I love orchestras, symphonies, a big booming classical sound that just kind of rushes over you and just makes you just feel all tingly or whatever. Yeah, going to shows is definitely relaxing for me, and I work crazy hard. Like, I'm working all day long at the post office, and I come home and I'm boxing up shoes that I've sold or whatnot, or t-shirts or things like that I've, you know, cycled through. So you gotta reward yourself sometimes. You gotta get your mind right, and you gotta spend that time with the people you love. So this is a great time for me to be able to spend time with Abby, time with my cousins. It all works together to create this cohesiveness in your brain, so that you are able to be kind to people, so you are able to go out of your way to help somebody who's in need. Because if your mind's all messed up and you're so stressed out of everything else going on in your life, you can't even begin to imagine helping somebody else. So I think just being in a good place mentally, going to those concerts, if that's what helps you, going to a therapy session, or going and getting a massage, whatever you need, you know, work hard, earn that little bit of extra money so you can treat yourself, so that you can be in a good headspace to treat other people that you come into contact with every single day in a proper way, and in a way that respects their space and their time, and their mental capacity, because maybe they're going through some stuff. Because we know a lot of people going through some stuff right now. I mean, we kind of need to change our dynamic. We need to really be loving on each other. And I know I can be the first one to be mean, because like somebody will say something in the comments or something, like, and I'll just be super sharp back at them and just like cut them down or be mean or something. And I got to really watch myself and remember that people are curious. People are just coming at things from the angle that their mind has brought them to, based off of the situations and events that have happened previously in their life. I mean, maybe that's an over-rationalization, but it's technically the truth. So anyways, I love you all. Definitely be positive to the people around you. I'm gonna go enjoy some music, and yeah, go out there, treat yourself, and treat other people the correct way. Peace. This studio is amazing. Look, I can touch the walls. This kind of claustrophobic.
Might have a party in the hood. Ain't work, but it's snack one, tryna get a pill. Ever since it changed my life, I'ma walk that walk, boy, tryna get it right. Tryna do right now. If it's working.